Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. Guys, I can't wait for tonight because we're not only getting the first part of the reunion for the Real Housewives of Potomac, but we're also getting a 90-minute special when it comes to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We're going to finally see them break into the Jinshaw legal drama, and that's what we've been waiting for. It's been 7 episodes, and I don't know what the production was thinking, the editors were thinking by making us wait this long, because now we are some pissed off fans. But I can't be that pissed because Jason did my studio and I'm so happy. All right, guys, with that, we're back to talk about Lala Kent and wondering, does she trust Randall Emmett as he puts on the good father act to get her attention? Plus, he's venting to Jax Taylor. Who the said no one ever? All right, go ahead, comment below and just let me know what you think about this topic. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know that Lala Kent and Randall Emmett called it quits on their relationship last month after alleged photos of him and a couple of other women in Nashville began circulating on social media. But according to a new report, the split was not mutual. After the Vanderpump Rules cast member, being Lala, admitted she's going through a lot on Wednesday's episode of their previously joint podcast, an insider revealed that the producer and director is still trying to win his ex-fiancée back despite a recent report claiming otherwise. It was said that Randall did not want to split. It was Lala's decision. The trust is gone. He's been trying to win her back, the source told Us Weekly on November 3rd. He's constantly posting about Ocean in hopes of getting Lala's attention and putting on the I'm a good father act. Lala does not give a shit, apparently, which who could blame her? If I were her, I would be pissed too. Let Jason go out to Nashville and have some photos circulating of him and a couple guys walking into a hotel room. Yeah, you got me. You're crazy as hell. That shit would never fly. I'm Team Lala on that one. Now, since their breakup, Randall has been sharing frequent photos of the 7-month-old daughter he and Lala shares, as well as the 2 children that he shares with his ex-wife, Amber Childers, London and Riley. However, Lala does not seem to be impressed, and last week she was seen checking out apartments in Santa Monica with her mom. For now, she's not wearing her ring, and she's truly focused on her daughter and her projects. She's just trying to keep everything private. Now, we do know that Lala and Randall got engaged back in 2018 and intended to wed in April of 2020. However, due to the restrictions from the pandemic, they were forced to cancel and never made it down the aisle. So, although Lala removed all photos of Randall and liked a post referencing his rumored cheating, he chose to honor her on October 22nd when she celebrated 3 years of sobriety. I don't know if you guys missed this post, but this is what he said. Today marks 3 years of sobriety. I can't believe it. Lala actually wrote this on Instagram, and she said, I'm beyond grateful for this path and God and my late father placed in front of me. I'm grateful for my sober coach and my sponsors, who I consider my angels. Then on an Instagram post later, Randall actually posted a photo of 3 gold balloons, well, a gold 3 balloon, whatever, and said, congrats on 3 years. This is what he told Lala. And more Vanderpump Rules news, though. Just to be fair, a new report is revealing that Randall recently enjoyed a boys' night out with Jax Taylor, who was allegedly fired, even though he said he quit Vanderpump Rules, allegedly fired from the show. Randall and Jax were seen having dinner on November 3rd in Los Angeles, with a source telling Us Weekly it was just a guy's night and Lala was nowhere in sight. The source also added that Randall was venting to Jax and needed some advice or someone to talk to. Who the goes to Jax Taylor for advice? What do you need advice on? It's not finances. It's not how to be on a reality TV show. It's not how to not cheat. What would you be possibly going to him for advice for? I don't get that. Nobody goes to Jax Taylor for it. Randall, you are just getting up all over the place. All right. Reality Blurb reported this week that during a Wednesday episode of Give Them Lala with Randall, Lala briefly addressed her breakup. And also, I don't think it's going to be called With Randall anymore. She said, I obviously want to acknowledge that I'm sure everyone knows what is going on between Randall and myself, and just in my personal life. There will be a time that I feel comfortable enough to open up and share, but today is definitely not that day. She said, "It's been a lot. I'm going through a lot. And at this point in time, I just want to protect my child. She is my #1 priority." Now, I was reading where fans were asking, will this be on Vanderpump Rules? Are we going to see this? And absolutely not. Vanderpump Rules has already wrapped filming. So if you guys want any sort of glimpse as to what's going on with Lala, Kent, and Randall's breakup, you most likely will have to wait until the reunion. So sure, will it be on this season? Yes, if Andy Cohen brings it up at the reunion. Will it be on Watch What Happens Live? Yes, if Lala Kent shows up. I mean, he's asked Ariana Madix, he's asked Sheena. Both girls decided not to chime in or say anything. They're just saying, we've talked to Lala. We're hoping that she works through this. She's strong. And, we're sending her nothing but positive vibes. Andy Cohen even asked Sheena, are you somewhat happy about this, knowing that she talked shit about your relationship with Brock? And I have to commend Sheena on this because she said, no, she's a new mom, just like I'm a new mom. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. No, I don't want to see Lala hurt. And I do feel bad for Lala because she's always given us this sort of, I'm a badass persona. However, at the end of the day, she still has a family. She still has a daughter. And again, nobody would wish this on their worst enemy. But when it comes to the situation with Lala and Randall, we're going to have to wait and see. Like she said, eventually she'll open up and talk about it. Will she get back with Randall? I asked you guys in a poll that had over 5,000 votes. And a lot of you guys felt, yes, she'll get back with him. As long as he has money, she will stay with him because he provides a certain lifestyle. However, Lala is still pretty young. She even said on one of these past episodes of Vanderpump Rules, she's used to dating athletes and other celebrities. She's not used to dating someone as old as Randall, not calling him old, but he is older than her. And she's not used to this sort of situation. So now who knows if she'll go back to it, or who knows if she'll move forward with her life? That's the #1 question hanging over all of our heads. But if you're intending or anticipating on seeing it on Vanderpump Rules anytime before the reunion, well, don't hold your breath because they filmed that last year. It's not going to show. Sorry. Well, they didn't even film it last year. They filmed it this year. I believe they started filming in May and they pumped it out fast, which is actually really annoying because they filmed Real Housewives of New Jersey in May, June, July as well. It wrapped at the end of June or at the beginning of July. And we're not getting it until February of 2022, which is absolute garbage because they're putting Real Housewives of Orange County in the time slot, which makes no sense. Guys, I want to know what your thoughts are about the Lala, Randall, Emmett situation. How do you feel about it? And do you think they'll be able to reconcile, or do you think that Lala is done for good? Are you rooting for the relationship between Lala and Randall, or do you think, no, Lala should just keep it moving? Once someone shows you that they could cheat, read their cards. However, Lala did meet Randall. I always think about this. Lala did meet Randall while he was still married to Amber. He was casting for a movie. He invited her to his hotel room. They ended up hooking up allegedly, and then he bought her a Range Rover. So if he was willing to do that to his own wife at home with her kids, what do you think he was going to do to you? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but honestly, what do you think that he would? I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And Jason's going live today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for his Wiki Key with Fintero. They have some amazing topics. So join me in the live chat as we watch. I will be there, and you guys can find that in my community tab. I've already posted it, so go check it out. Thank you again, Jason, for my new set. I love you guys. I love you, Jason, and I will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.